Alright, what's going on, guys? I wasn't really sure if I was going to hit a mist that had a portal here, so I wasn't even sure if I want to start doing an intro. I just tried to start this video off and record it, and I hit about 45 minutes of me not finding a portal out of Brecilien. But that's the whole idea here. I wanted to just make a video to show everybody how I've been getting from Brecilien to the Royals. Everybody knows how to get from the Royals to Brecilien. You take a mist, you find the little entranceway. I will just make a side note, and if you are listening to this video, I do appreciate it. But if you didn't know this, don't go through the Black Zone. It's very difficult to get a portal to Brecilien from the Black Zone. So I wouldn't recommend doing that per se. It's much easier to do the non-lethal Yellow Zone portals. So go to a Yellow Zone and find a portal to, or a mist portal from there. And then bam. Okay, we did it. So this is how you get to the Blue Zone or the Yellow Zone from the mist. I just took a portal, and I'll show you where I came from, because I actually don't need to do this, but I actually just came from Brecilien, the southwest exit to Brecilien Grove. You can see here when I hover overhead. This is a blue zone, right? And so what I did was, all I did is find the Yellow Zone from here, right? So I could go through there if I need to. I don't. So I found a mist inside of the Yellow Zone outside of Brecilien. Now there's tons of these here. They're all over the place. Now the reason why I do it here, this Yellow Zone, and not inside here, is because there's a 5-minute cooldown when you use the portal. So all those do, when you use this portal here, you go solo non-lethal, right, to the Yellow Zone. You could maybe get a road exit that takes you to the Royals, right? But if you don't get one and you want to leave, like you saw how I just left through the portal there like a couple seconds ago, and they just allowed me to go right back to where I came from. If you leave, there's going to be a 5-minute cooldown. So you're not going to be able to re-enter it. Now, what I do is called window shopping, and I just tried to make a whole video on this for the past 45 minutes, and that was like the third or fourth take. But what I do is called window shopping. And so what I do is I just go to a Yellow Zone. Now, there's only one Yellow Zone in Brecilien. This is the main city area. If you just leave through the southeast exit area, there's a Yellow Zone. Now, if you leave through the northeast or the northwest or the southwest zones out of that area, they're all red. But here is a Yellow Zone. Now, I'm going to do another video, too, on why that's really important, but this is it. So when you want to get to the Royals from Brecilien, what you can do is window shop the mists out here, or the Wisps, the Wisp Portals to the mists out here for a mist that has a road to a blue or Yellow Zone. And I want to say I got lucky. I did get lucky. I would not recommend doing this on the weekend. And I'll just show you, because I'm going to just do it again. You're going to see we're not going to get, like, I just got it, and I was like, oh, I have to show this video. This is crazy. I just turned off a video, and then one popped up right in front of me. And I was like, watch this be the one. Let me turn on. And then I went inside. Then I turned on the recording. Then I didn't say anything for a second because I didn't want to jinx it. And then it turned out I was right. And then now we're here, and now we're back where we started. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, and subscribe. Check me out at twitch.tv/unclemusclez. I appreciate the support. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be playing too much more Albion at this point. We're 5 days left in the premium. I am enjoying the game, but it's not as fun as I would hope it to be. None of my friends want to play with me, and they're not playing the game anymore. See, so I just went into another portal, and you're not going to find anything in here. So what you want to do is mount up immediately pretend if you want, pretend this is a black zone portal or lethal mist, and make sure you're always on your mount the moment you go into a portal, because that's your lifeline, is you being on your mount. And then you can leave through the mount. You can leave through the portal again. So let's just say if I was in a black zone trying to find another exit through a black zone, and I wanted to make sure I was mounted, make sure you mount up on the other side while you still have your shield. So when you come back through the portal, you're on your mount, just in case if there's anybody ganking around the vicinity that can hit you. In the yellow zone, it doesn't matter. Unless you're getting hit by mobs, which does matter if you're on a mammoth. Trust me, I've been down on the mammoth before. It does matter. But yeah, anyway. So yellow zone does matter only in rare circumstances. In black zone, it matters a lot more. So keep that in consideration. I guess I'm going to scour through the other video I made for a bunch of other points I made. Basically about how the game is not really in the best state that it could be in. But hopefully this helps you guys out. This is like my big secret that I came across over the past month. It's not easy to find a portal. It can take a couple hours sometimes. Like I just found one. I got lucky. I'm trying to show you again how it's hard, because I'm not gonna find one again. And even if I do, it might lead to a black zone. Okay, so hold on. We actually did find another road, right? So it's an unstable road. It leads to blank, 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 blank. That's all you're looking for. As long as when you go inside the mist, it leads to that. That's all you're looking for. Like I said, I got lucky. I was like, okay, I have to turn on the video now, because this might be the one. Because you never know. You really never know. And it was literally the moment I left, the moment I turned off the video. But anyway, this is probably gonna lead me to a. Let's see, we're in a yellow zone, so this is most likely going to lead me to a tier 5 or tier 7 black zone. If I was in an uncommon, I would say it would be even, so tier 4 or tier 6, so tier 4 blue zone, or tier 6 yellows, red zone. Sorry, it could also be tier 5 yellow zone also. So tier 5 yellow, tier 5 red, tier 5 black, or tier 5... Oh, there's no tier 5 red. Is there tier 5 red? Tier 5 yellow, tier 5 black, tier 7 red, tier 7 black road. This will probably link to. That's how it works. The MMA math's a little bit... Or the MMA math. The Mist Math is a little bit weird. I'm not really sure about 100%. What'd I say? Tier 6. Is this uncommon? Well, I'm wrong. So, there goes the math. So, all the math I said before doesn't make any sense. That's black zone, right? 6 black zone. Okay. I don't know how the math works out here. Check them all. I used to only look for uncommons. I thought that would save me time. It doesn't. Check all the portals. Just window shop everything. See where if you see a road inside of it, go to it. I thought I had some numbers that worked, but it may have just been a case-by-case basis that I saw a pattern and it didn't make any sense. So I don't know how, like, if an uncommon has a better chance of taking me to a blue zone. It seems like, let's just put, like, this is where I first noticed it. An uncommon black zone mist has a higher chance of taking me to a Brecilien than just a normal mist. That's why I was like, oh, okay, so there must be some weird number game to this. It's probably odds and evens, like they have with, like, potions and stuff. How do I leave here? Oh, yeah. I always think this is a tree. It's the exit. Anyway, so it's not that easy, but you just want to find one that has the road and go through. And like I said, I don't know if it's easy. Like, I don't know if you have a higher chance of finding a road in, like, an uncommon. In my experience, that was the case. Like, in an uncommon or higher, there's always a higher chance of getting a road. I think there's just a higher chance in general of getting all types of node spawns. So, like, there's a higher chance of getting, like, 3 or 4, like a rare mineral or rare resource spawn, and, like, 2 PvE things and a Avaloanian Road or something. Like, if you're in, like, an epic, there's, like, a chance to spawn, like, 4 things. If you're, like, in a legendary, there's a chance to spawn 3. If you're, like, 5. I'm not exactly sure on all that. I think that's the case. I could be wrong on a lot of this stuff, but, like, I think that matters. It's not just the amount of mobs inside of the zone. It's, like, what's the potential resource nodes that could spawn. Not the resource nodes, but, like, if there's a resource node that spawns, in addition to how many PvE nodes spawn, in addition to how many, like, Avaloanian Roads spawn. I think all that, the cumulative amount of nodes that exist on a map is somewhat correlated to like it being legendary, epic, rare, uncommon. I'm not 100% sure on all this. Like, I just things I've been noticed, so it's all anecdotal. And I was about to tell all you guys the wrong information about how an uncommon will only lead to tier 5 or tier 7, and that wasn't the case. It led to tier 6. It's rare, though. It's never usually leads to tier 6 for me. But anyway, that's the case. So I don't want to lead you guys on too long with this. That was it. If you want to get to the Royals from Brecilien, all you need to do is, in my opinion, come out to the Yellow Zone in this area, in Brecilien, and then go window shopping through the Mist Portals. That first miss, I got lucky. I found one. On the weekend, it's way more difficult. I don't know about the timers. I don't know why that's the case. It seems like it's more difficult. This one is a portal, but it's a Brecilien entrance, so that's going to take us back to that portal area. We don't want to go there. We can just go through this. Actually, I kind of do want to go there, but I think we're just closer here at this point, so. Yeah, I don't really have any need to go back to the Royals at this point, but I know a lot of people are actually curious about it. Oh, that was interesting. So this is the uncommon the mystical uncommon. Let's see if that brings me to a blue zone. Okay, it has a road. So this is what I'm talking about. The ones that are uncommon, rare, and epic, and legendary seem to have a higher chance of spawning a resource node or like a road. Now, here's the thing. Commons usually have 2, right? Like a 2 PvE or like a PvE and a resource node. Now, I think this one has 3. If we look, like there's the PvE node right up here. I'm about to hit it in a second. I'm going north on it right now, northwest. Sorry, this is the tangent part of the episode, or the Uncle Muscles YouTube channel, where I just start talking about random crap that I notice. Okay, so that's the PvE part. Now there might be another PvE somewhere. I'm not really sure, but then there's like a high level like stone node, and then also the road that we're gonna go check really quickly. So like I said, I think that like epics and legendaries and like rares have a higher chance of spawning more, or they just spawn more resource nodes. Now, resource node is a general term for road, PvE, and actual resource nodes. So, sorry, but yeah. Or just nodes. I guess we can just use the general term node. But that's a little bit too general, I think. Anyway. Let's just see where this goes. Oh. Okay, so this is what I noticed, that like you have a higher chance of going to a blue zone from uncommons. That's what I've noticed. Now I don't know if that's the chance, and it seems like the uncommon, because we just went to an uncommon one, it goes to like tier 4, or like it'll take me to like a tier 6 black zone. Now I just went to a common in the Mist, and it took me to a tier 6 black zone, so that like kind of like broke my math on that one. And that's what I was saying. But like this would be a typical Mist zone that I've noticed. Like this seemingly has 3 nodes on it. A PvE, a PvE node down here, right? That's the PvE node. Then it has this resource node here with the stone, and then it has the actual road, right? The road leads to a tier 4 zone, which uncommons lead to the even zones, which that seemed to be wrong. I proved that already wrong on my stream, in this video. I proved that wrong already. But in my experience, I've noticed that it does have a higher chance for some reason. Now, I don't understand. I don't understand the math. It's not like 100%, but there seems to be some weird systematic shit that happens here. I'm not really understanding exactly what happens. Excuse my friends. I'm trying not to swear in these videos. I swear enough on my stream. But that's the case. So, anyway, we can leave here, but that's it. So I showed you twice. how to get to the Royals. You guys can thank me later. Twitch.tv/UncleMuscles. I appreciate all the support. It does mean a lot to me. Ooh, a portal just spawned right in front of me. That was cool. If I'm going to end up making you guys like $1 billion, trillion, gajillion dollars because of this little secret, and you didn't know about it, and you want to hit me up with some stuff like Uncle Muscles TTV in game, and then like if anybody has any type of content that they can be like, hey man, you would like this, I know that you used to do this, but this is what you would like in this game currently, please let me know, because like I don't really want to not play Albion, but I paid for the premium in-game, well, with the in-game currency, and like I really regret it. Like I wasted 17 million silver for nothing. There was no point to buying that, so I'm not happy with that. And then on top of the fact that there's no content right now, like, and now I'm doubly upset because like I made an investment, tried to make fun out of the game. I created content for the game and I got nothing in return. Like there was no fun. I'm literally making YouTube videos on how to navigate the mist, which is really going to help out industrialists mostly, or anybody who feels like they're trapped out here and can't get items out. For the most part, just sell them on the market. There's no real reason why you'd want to take items out of here unless you're like doing a lot of resource like market plays or something, because there's an abundance of resources out here. They completely devalued the block zone, but whatever. Anyway, this will help that. I don't think people realize I've been complaining in the Twitch chat, somewhat trolling, or not Twitch chat, but the in-game chat, somewhat trolling. But like really, like this game ruined this new Mist update ruined the economy, and now I'm letting everybody know if they didn't really understand why. This is why. All you need to do is take a mammoth out here, take any resources that you find out here that are fairly cheap, take an hour out of your day, which you'll do anyway, just messing around on Discord. It's not a big deal, and then go sell it and flip it on the markets. I mean, that's what I've been doing to make money. I haven't been making a lot, but most of the money I've made in game currently went to like my fame farm. Like I think I like doubled my fame. How do I have 30k focus? I just used all my focus. Oh, well, I got to use my focus again. Time to make more swords. Anyway, that's it. I appreciate the support. Love you guys. I'll be doing some more YouTube videos on Albion, and I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm not really digging it. I don't want to take too hard of a dump on this game, but really I'm like very disappointed. This used to be the game I used to recommend to everybody, even though I wasn't playing it. I'd be like, this is the best game that exists currently. It's an MMO, it's a sandbox, it's free to play, you'll love it. You don't need a lot of time and effort to just try to get involved in the game. There's tons of like content, there's a lot of player made content. It's not the case anymore. It's not the case. They've turned the game into like a discount version of Lost Ark. It's not really like they split the servers. The whole idea of like the single shard sandbox universe is now become just like instant dungeonized PvP hybrid PvE stuff, and it's annoying. It's very annoying, and I get it. Like that's the way that they're gonna like save on like server costs and make the game a little bit more accessible for like different regions, etc. But it takes away from what Albion originally was, and it takes away from a lot of the interactivity that used to occur in the game. Like, I'm not really interacting with players anymore, for the most part. Unless you're doing faction warfare, but, like, to participate in faction warfare, you need, like, an 8-4 set to do big ZVZ stuff, and it's, like, it's not very rewarding, I don't think. It's not fun. And it's also not, like, something you can just, like, hop in. I guess to some degree you can hop in, but it's not like me and my friends can just go... I have to look deeper into the faction warfare, and also I have to look more deeply into the roads. I don't want to like completely shun everything, but like I've tried a lot of content since I've been back in Albion, and I'm not pleased. So there might be a video about that, there might not be. I don't want to take a dump too hard on the game, like I said. It's not the game I would recommend to most people currently. And if people want to like debate me on that, or if they like, you should try this instead. Like, no, I'm not coming from a negative area. Like I came into this like thinking that I was gonna be able to play the game, like really hoping to. I also like I'm looking for games to play. Like I can't play Overwatch anymore, and I'm still debating whether or not I want to do a video on that. Ugh. I like there's two ways I can go on the video, and it's I don't really want to play. I don't want to play the game. I'd much rather just be realistic with people, and it's like I can't. So I don't know. We'll see. When people start threatening your family, it's like, man, this is crazy. And then people even think that like people think I'm just crying about people hacking in Overwatch. You're an idiot. I'm sorry, but like people are threatening my family members, and like I have to debate whether or not I'm going to put content out on this because I don't really want to make a big problem for people. Like it became a serious problem, and I get banned. Mind you, and then I'm the one that gets banned. It's like, okay, do I even really want to like fucking feed this flame? Excuse my language. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not monetized anyway. I've been trying to get in the habit of not swearing on YouTube, but honestly, anyway, that's it. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Check me out, twitch.tv/unclemusclez. Appreciate all the comments and the love and the support, and also I need donations. So get on that, guys. That's your job. If you guys want to see better quality content, it's time. Okay. That's me. I'm snapping at you. Okay. All right, guys.